What's going on, guys? Tuesday, MLB, man. We're going to pick every game today, just like every video. Update on premium. Big surprise. Another winning day. The run continues. Really sensational stuff at this point. Over the last 10 days, 25-15 record, up over 10 units of profit. A little first grade math lesson for you guys. If you've been on my premium, if you've been on the text list over this last 10-day span, and your unit size was, say, $100, that's $1,020 of profit. So it's been a really, really awesome 10-day stretch here. Big opportunity for you guys. The Dog Days of Summer competition kicking off on the SoBet platform July 7th. This is a big one, guys. They bumped it up to $7,000 prize pool. It's $15 to enter. That's a lot of money at stake for just 15 bucks. I'm already in. You guys should be in. You'll be against me, against everybody else in the tournament. You don't have to bet your own money once you're in on the platform, the SoBet EDGE platform. You're going to be given your units. You can do everything how you want it. Make some big bets. Try to get aggressive. See what you can do in the competition. And you'll also get some picks from me. You guys know I'm one of the pros on the SoBet platform. I'll be giving out one pick Monday through Friday. So 5 picks a week from me as well. You'll get a full month of access to SoBet EDGE, plus entry into this competition and all future competitions. I've actually been speaking to some of the higher up guys on SoBet, and they're planning on having these competitions on a weekly basis come football season. So these big $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 prize pools, man, they're going to be going off here on almost a weekly basis before you know it, but there's going to be some more coming up. So guys, no brainer. I made it easy. The link is right in the description of this video. Again, you want every pick from me, my full card, all of my premium on a daily basis. That's my website. That's danspicks.net. But here's a massive competition, guys. Again, compete against me, compete against everybody else. If you're confident with baseball, if you want to just take a shot at it, 15 bucks, man, $7,000 prize pool and a full month of access to SoBet and my picks on a weekly basis. Pretty good deal for 15 bucks, man. If you're not a heavy hitter, if you're not like betting $200, $150 a pop as a unit size, you're not sure if my premium's worth it. Here you go. 15 bucks, a full month of really good opportunities. So go ahead and guys, get on SoBet. Use code Dan's Rants. I made it simple. I put the link down there. Just click that link. You'll be all set. But use code Dan's Rants when you get onto SoBet EDGE. Enter that competition and good luck, man. You're going to have to beat me if you want that top prize. A lot of money to be had. Get involved, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. Some celebrities are involved. Every other pro on the SoBet platform. It's a good time, regardless, for 15 bucks. Love to see it, man. Love to benefit those who actually, buy into sports betting on a serious note, not just trying to get rich in one single day. That'll never work, people. That'll never work. Conditions today, man. Cincinnati Reds game, Marlins game. Yeah, look at the homers. Plus 36%. Everything else is neutral. So plus 17% overall. So if you're looking for home run props, maybe not necessarily betting an over, but home run props, wind going out into to right field. Look at the Cincinnati game. Also, the Braves, the A's, plus 31%. Also 8% on singles. So maybe a little bit better chance there for some offense. Yankee Stadium today, man. It's already a small stadium, but we got a 37% boost on homers today. That's pretty serious for Yankee Stadium. So look, I know Judge is going to be price crazy. Maybe look at Stanton. Maybe look at we'll look at everything. We'll pick some home run props today. But guys, there is just a lot of volatility today. Look at some of these numbers. We're seeing a lot of variance today. We're not going to see any home runs in San Francisco, more than likely. We're not going to see any home runs in this Royals game, more than likely. We could see an under in Dodgers Brewers, but the homers could be flying. So there's a lot of interesting conditions today, a lot of variables. Keep this in mind when you're picking your games. Over to FanDuel. Let's start running through them. Mets and Orioles. By the way, if you have any questions or any whatever, just load up that comment section. I'll read and reply to all of them. Mets and O's. Boy, I'm tempted to go over here. 9.5 feels a bit steep for these teams. I think I'm going to go with the Orioles at plus money. They've been playing pretty good baseball lately. At home, Orioles Yeah, I'm going to have to go with them at plus 110. Rays, Tigers, Pepe on Flaherty. Tempted to take the Rays here. Rays came up short yesterday. It's always kind of hard to trust them on the road. But I think I'll do it here. Maybe we'll just do it in the first 5 innings. I'm not a huge fan of Pepe. I think he'd get hit up, but his numbers are pretty solid. I'm going to lean towards the Rays today on the money line. Mariners, Yankees, again, consider some home run props. But the starting pitching is actually okay. It's actually pretty good here. I don't mind the starting pitching for either team. I don't want to go full game under because this could be a competitive game, could be extra innings. We could see some fireworks late. We could see some home runs late. But I'm going to go first 5 innings under, which is crazy to do at Yankee Stadium. And the Yankees lately have just been an over team. The pitching sucks, but the offense is at least, somewhat manageable. Unlike the Phillies. Phillies have no offense lately. So I'm going to look towards the first 5 under. And I would actually go no run first inning. I do think Mariners, Yankees today will end the first inning 0-0. I think you can get a nerfy in that game if you're interested in those type of bets. Rockies, Red Sox, Freeland and Bayo. Prices are crazy, and I don't care. I'm going to go with the Red Sox here. I'll lay the 1.5. I'll go with the run line with the Red Sox, and I'd also lay the half a run. I'd go with the run line for the first 5 innings. I think the Red Sox can get this one. Marlins, Reds. Again, consider home run props here, especially on the Marlins side. I think Martinez could get hit up. I'm going to bet an over. I'm going to bet an over in this one. I know the odds are juiced to the under. I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and go over the 9 in that one. Blue Jays, White Sox, Bassett, and Savali. Man, I kind of want to bet an over here. I don't think 8.5's enough. I don't think it's enough. I'm going to go over the 8.5 in Blue Jays, White Sox. Dodgers and Brew Crew, Kershaw, and Mr. Sensation. Look, this guy's got to be due to get hit up a little bit. And at the same time, Kershaw, man, coming off that big accomplishment, 3,000 strikeouts or whatever. I think the Brew Crew can actually get to him. I'm going to bet an over in this one. Conditions suggest an under. On paper, maybe the starting pitching kind of correlates with that and also suggests an under. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go over 8.5 in that game right there. Pirates, Royals. Easy cash yesterday in premium. We bet the Royals in the first 5 innings. I knew Heendog was due to get hit up. That was a nice wager. Nice stress-free. Now we got Keller and Lugo. And I think we go under here. I think we go under in this one. Keller's all right. He's okay. Pirates offense doesn't scare me. Royals offense is starting to scare me. They're starting to get right here. They were so bad for a big part of the season. The lineup's pretty solid. I mean, you got Witt, you got India, you got other people in there, man. So I think the Royals could be a bet on team moving forward. They could start to really figure things out here. Lugo and Keller. Do I want to pick a side here? I like the first 5 innings under. I like a first 5 innings under. Do we go back to the Royals? I guess. Royals money line. I mean, it's a pretty cheap price, minus 136. I guess Royals money line, probably an under, probably a first 5 under. Cubs, Twins, Imanaga, Woods, Richardson. Yeah, this is just, I don't think it's priced correctly. I think the Cubs should be a larger favorite. I think they have an advantage with the starting pitcher in this one. I don't want to risk the full game. Let's hope Imanaga has a good start here. He can get shelled at times. Woods, Richardson, 9 times out of 10. 1 time out of 10, he can be great. 9 times out of 10, it's like batting practice, which is very interesting because I bet on him all the time last year. I loved betting on him last year. I thought he had pretty good stuff. This year, it just ain't that good. I got to go Cubs first 5 innings money line in that game. And I'd probably lean towards maybe just a Cubs team total over as well in case Imanaga doesn't do that well. I think at least the Cubs can do okay offensively in that one. Nationals, Cardinals. Probably a card spot. I don't mind Sonny Gray. I think they get the job done. Nationals on the road, a little different animal than at home. Got a potential for an over. Can't get there. Cardinals -1.5 at plus money. I think that's the way I'd look. Maybe just first 5 innings on the run line as well. Guardians and Astros. Jesus, man. It's just going to be really difficult to even try to make a case for the Guardians, especially with Hunter Brown pitching. I got to go Astros, man. Astros run line, first 5 innings. It's just the only way I could look. That's pretty bland. Let's go over to Outlier Software and see how bad this one's been bet on. This has got to be publicly bet. I mean, crazy land. The whole world's got to be on the Astros today, if I had to take a guess. Yep, it is bad. Holy cow. That is wild. 80% of bets, 98% of money on the run line on the Astros. Is what it is, man. They're a favorite. They're a big favorite. They're priced like a big favorite. If these type of money splits were on an underdog, I'd be more concerned. Yeah, is what it is. I guess I'll just ride with the masses today. I like the Astros. I like the Astros to get the job done on the run line. First 5 innings, full game, whatever, man. Rangers, Angels. I think we're going under. Let me go back over to Ballpark Pal. Angels game. Rangers and Angels. What are the conditions for this one? Right here. Kind of neutral. 9% on homers, a -7, doubles and triples, singles pretty much even, game pretty much even. Little bit of wind blowing out, but nothing too crazy. So maybe, do we keep it just first 5 innings? First 5 innings under? I think I'm going to go first 5 under in Rangers Angels. It's probably a 4.5. I'd go under a 4.5 in that game. Diamondbacks and Padres. Before I jump into that one, guys, friendly reminder, this SoBet comp already did kick off, but just another friendly reminder that they're going to have more competitions just about on a weekly basis. It's $15 plus you get an entire month subscription of SoBet Edge. I am one of the pros on SoBet. I give out picks Monday through Friday, and it's just 1 pick a day. So it's a very, very small exposure to my premium, but it's 5 of my best picks on a weekly basis. Last week, I didn't even miss 1 pick. So if you don't want my full premium, if you do want at least some exposure to my premium, you can get on SoBet. You'll have access to any upcoming competitions that are usually a $7,000 prize pool. Those are going to be going on weekly come football season. And again, you'll get picks from me on SoBet Monday through Friday, 1 pick a day. So it's not my full card. You want all my picks every day. You want to cash like the numbers you see on the screen, this big 25 and 15 run. You'd have to be on my premium for that. That's my text list. I send everything directly to everybody's phone. That's the honeypot. But if you want some exposure to my picks and to be on a cool platform that has 60 other professionals giving out their picks, consider SoBet. I put the link in the description. Just sign up for SoBet Edge. Use code Dan's Rant. It's pretty simple there. Again, I didn't even miss last week. Yesterday, the pick I put on SoBet was the Royals in the first 5. So cash another. We're 1-0 to start the week. I will put 1 pick, of course, on there today after this video. So consider SoBet for just $15 a month at 5 picks a week. Figure 4 weeks in a month. 4 times 5 is 20. It's less than $1 per pick. So consider SoBet if you're looking for at least some exposure to my stuff. But if you want to go on runs like this, you got to be on premium. No brainer, man. And this is a big slate, by the way. So if you guys are looking for a day to join my premium, I'm just saying I'm gonna have a lot of picks today. Look at all these games. A lot of games. I already like a lot of stuff. The text that gets sent to everybody today is going to be loaded. We're probably going to have a whole bunch of picks today. Maybe some big ones too. Continue this run we're on. Get on premium, man. Start cashing with us. Diamondbacks and Padres, though. Kelly and Pavetta. Killian Pavetta, am I missing something here with the conditions? Why is this a 7.5? Oh, this is why. Everything's in the negative. Home runs, -6. Doubles, triples, -4. Singles, -6. Overall game for offense, -7%. Wind kind of blowing in from left field. I still want to bet an over. I want to go against the wind, man. I want to go against the grain. I still want to go over 7.5. Oh, man. I think I got to do it. I think I got to. Kelly's been okay this year, though. Kelly has some decent numbers. He can get hit up, though. Pavetta, solid name, solid experience. Doesn't exactly have the stuff that he used to. I want to go over 7.5. I think this game could be close, too. I think this game could go into extra innings. I could see 3-3, only 6 runs on the board, but extra innings to get us over that 7.5. Let's look at betting splits. Let's go over to Outlier for this one. Let's look at betting splits on this game. Let's look into the matchup, too, for the pitching a little better. Betting splits, a lot of people on the over. Wild amount. Wow, 90% of the money on the over. That is wild. Pitching, again, Pavetta, pretty solid, 9-2 this year, 3.2 ERA. Just hasn't looked that great. Strikeouts per 9, around 10. Numbers are pretty solid. On paper, pretty solid. Can't get around that. Right-hander, though, versus Arizona. Pitched pretty well against Arizona the last time. Good strikeout stuff against Arizona, at least. 11.5 strikeouts per 9, 2.5 ERA. Solid. And then we got Kelly, man. Pretty much got shelled the last time against the Padres. Had pretty good strikeout numbers, but a 7.2 ERA. Overall, 7-4 this year with a 3.5 ERA. So maybe it's a Padres spot, based on starting pitching. This is what you get with Outlier, guys. All this info. You can go through all this. There's all these tools, even over here on the left. You can go through props, EV, boosts, all this stuff, man. All the data is on here. You guys aren't on Outlier. I don't understand how you're not on here. At least try it out. I put a link in the description. I have a partnership with Outlier Software. It's free. You can jump on this platform, go through all this data for an entire week, man. If you don't love it after a week, if you don't think a couple of bucks for their subscription is worth it, then okay, let's just take advantage of the trial for a week. But you guys have got to get on here and look through this data. Again, the link to Outlier Software in the description. You can look through everything you want. Batting numbers, pitching numbers, who's betting what, double result bets, all this stuff. You can look at different sample sizes. You can change all these sample sizes to more games, less games, last year, this year. There's more tools on this software than I even know how to use. But back to this game, I think we look at the Padres. First 5 innings. Let's dial in on the starting pitching. Let's not touch the total. Let's not risk the full game. Padres, money line, first 5 innings. I think that's the way we'd have to look in that one. Best over-under pick any game. No such thing, man. There's no best game. Pick 5 games you like. Hopefully you go 3-2 and make a little bit of money. That's betting baseball. It doesn't sound exciting, but if you want to win, if you want to put money in your pocket over time, there is no hammer spot in baseball. Just a couple months away, when we get to football, we have hammer spots. I will have 10-unit plays this year in football. If you're looking to really risk some money in a good spot, man, I will absolutely go crazy in football with some mega wagers. Baseball's a grind. Half a unit, 1 unit, sometimes 2, and you just try to win each day. That's what we've done. Look at the money that stacks up over time just by betting conservatively and spreading out your money. I'm 25-15, up 10.2 units over the last 10 days. If I got really crazy and put 10 units on one wager, I might have lost all that profit. So don't be looking for hammer spots in baseball. Baseball is wildly too volatile to look for a hammer spot. What's up? What's happening? Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday so far. Missed the opening, but let's go Cubbies. I agree with the Cubbies today. Favorite under overplay. Yeah, don't have one, man. Don't have one. There is no favorite. There is no favorite. Whatever I like generally just gets a 1-unit play, man. Don't be like that. Baseball is a whole different animal. If you want to make money in this stuff long term, you learn the hard way of getting risky. Phillies and Giants, man. Phillies and Giants. Walker and Ray. What happened yesterday? So I bet the Phillies yesterday. I had 2 bets in that game. First 5 innings under the 4.5, easy cash. And also the Phillies in the first 5 innings, they come up short. But I turned the game off after like maybe the 8th inning, 7th, 8th inning. I just want to see how the game ended up. Let me check the score on my phone real quick. Wow, okay, the Giants got the job done. 2 runs in the 8th. 2 runs in the 8th. 3-1 Giants yesterday. It's just really hard to trust the offense right now for the Phillies. I kind of want to bet them here at a plus price, but if you look at history, they just don't do good at this park, man. They just don't do good at this park. I'll go with the Giants. I'll go with the Giants on the money line. You know, the Phillies, the offense is pathetic. It is really, really, really bad. Almost doesn't even look like they're professionals, man. It looks like it's like AAA or something. Savannah Bananas could probably do more offensively than the Phillies. So I gotta see them turn it around for me to start taking them, especially on the road. We all know their numbers, home versus away. Phillies are much better at home. And this particular ballpark, out of all ballparks, is one that historically the Phillies just got bad mojo here. I'm going to go with the Giants, man. I'm going to go with the Giants. You got to look at the Giants today. In terms of conditions on this game, where are we looking here for this Phillies game? Yeah, it's towards the bottom. Look at the conditions. Minus 23% on home runs, minus 10% on doubles and triples. A nice boost for singles today. But the only way you're going to get, runs across the plate today does seem like walks, some singles, just chipping away with a lot of traffic on the bases. -7. It's towards the bottom of the list for offense today, so consider that. And, I agree with it, especially with the way the Phillies offense is. I'd have to look towards an under. I'd have to look towards the Giants in this one. I'd have to. How can you look elsewhere? Last game here, Braves and A's. Really good conditions for an over, I believe. We can check it again. I believe it was near the top. Yep, second from the bottom, guys. 31% boost on home runs, 2%, just about neutral, which is fine for doubles and triples. 8% on singles, a plus 16% overall for offense today in this game. Let's pop over here to Outlier and check out some pitching matchups here for this game. We got some mid pitchers, man. Look at Fuentes here. 9 ERA, 0-2, only 7 strikeouts per 9. Yikes. That ain't good. And then even Springs here. A lot of experience, JP Springs, but a 4 ERA, 6-6. Strikeout stuff is not there. I think it all correlates to an over. I don't mind the bats in this game. Atlanta, the A's. Some decent guys in this game, guys, for offense. And I'm going to look that way. I don't think 10.5's enough. It's a big number. I just don't think it's enough. I have to look over in this game. And first 5, too. We should get runs early. Maybe look at a Yurfee. There should be some fireworks in the first inning. I'll go over the 10.5. And I look at the A's, man. I'd look at the Athletics today, plus 108 on the money line. I think they win the game outright. Maybe just look at them in the first 5 innings. I think they do have the better starting pitcher in this game. So look at the A's at plus money. Look at the over. And maybe we could even look at some home run props. I kind of want to do that for Yankee Stadium, though. So let's do the Yankee game for some home run props. Let's check out some prices. By the way, guys, if you're just coming through the stream, be sure to drop a like on the video. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Where are the home run props? Batter props. And let's look at the prices. Holy cow. I mean, I mean, oh my God, man, this is just crazy, dude. Yeah, you don't think we're going to see some home runs today? I guarantee you we're going to see some home runs in this game. Friendly reminder, if you're just coming through the stream, here are the conditions for this one. Plus 30, forget all the other offense, right? We're talking home run props. It's the highest on the board, plus 37%. It's a small stadium. Wind's blowing out, man. Yankee Stadium. Look at the prices. Cal Raleigh, man, plus 190. Not even 2-1. Plus 190 for a home run today. Crazy. Judge right around there. Stanton at 310. Jazz 310. Grisham 340. Austin Wells coming in at 340. What else we got here? Bellinger in there. He's more of a volume guy. Goldschmidt 540. Look, you want to know who I'd bet here? If you were going to force me to do some props today, give me a Rosarena and give me Stanton. And don't parlay it. I'm just showing you which two boxes I would take. Do not parlay baseball picks. I do it very, very rarely. Occasionally, yes. And maybe even today, man, I might throw a parlay out in premium. There's a lot of games today. There are probably some spots, some alternative lines I'm going to put together today for a parlay. Probably just like a 1-unit type thing, but I think I am going to have a parlay today. But based on prices, these are the guys who I'd go with. I'd either go with Stanton or I'd go with a Rosarena. Based on pricing, man, I think those guys can get the ball over the fence. I would say Stanton's probably my favorite pick today, over 3-1. And I think he's going to get the job done. I think he's going to get the job done today. I really, really think so. So I'll leave you guys with that. Tuesday baseball, full slate, some props, all that good stuff. 25 and 15 run up over 10 units in 10 days. Get on premium, man. Get on the text list. I didn't even send the text out to the clients yet. I'll be finishing up some numbers here. We don't have any early baseball, so I'm in no rush. Today's going to be another big cash, man. We're beyond dialed in. Ever since NBA finally wrapped up, we put those 22.1 units in our pocket, and we just keep marching, man. College basketball, football season, all the way back to baseball last year. It's every sport every year, deep in profit, man. Dozens and dozens of units. I'm up over 100 units in my last 365 days. Just going off. But it's just regular stuff, man. This is just regular for me. When I have those occasional ruts and people freak out, I don't understand it, because long term, all I do is win. That's it. Do I have a couple weeks in the mix where it's like, man, I just can't buy one right now? Yeah, we're betting on sports. That shit's going to happen. You can't jump ship, man, when that happens. That's why we use units and we manage our bankroll, so you can get through the ruts, so you start cashing again. We're doing that, man. The whole rest of the MLB season is going to be great. And then football will be here before you know it. We're going to have some, it's just going to be it's going to be out of control. Football, we're going in. See if we can set a record this year for profit. But get on the text list, build your bankroll before football gets here. Pricing for my premium is going to go up as well. It will be more expensive before football starts. So get grandfathered in right now, man. Monthly package, $150. Get it right now. You'll have that for as long as you keep your subscription active. So I'll leave you guys with that. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.